So here's the thing. Women by nature are very sensual creatures. We love to be touched, stroked, held, kissed, and caressed by our men. And there are certain spots that are particularly delicious, pleasurable, and exciting for any woman. But most men have no idea where to find them. So in this video, I'm going to teach you where exactly to touch a woman to really turn her on. My name is Helena Nista and I make videos that help you have the best sex of your life. And today we're covering all the right spots to touch a woman. Pretty much all men know about the obvious or primary erogenous zones on a woman's body, her breasts and her genitalia. But there is so much more to work with when you really want to activate her sensually and erotically. A woman's body holds many treasures and you can discover them if you know where to look and touch. So here are all the hidden gems when it comes to the right spots to touch your woman. We're going to start with the more subtle ones that you can use as early as your first date with her. And then we move on to the more intimate and arousing ones. Gently stroking her hand or even covering her hand with yours conveys your care and interest in her. Just don't stay there too long or she'll feel smothered and potentially awkward or uncomfortable. Stroke her hand or gently hold it for a few moments and then back away. You'll show her that you're attracted to her while you're also respectful of her boundaries. And if things are going well between the two of you, you can even massage her hand. Hands are typically quite sensitive and can respond really well to a slow, loving massage. Many years ago, I was on a date with this guy. He took me to a restaurant and at some point he got up to go to the toilet. On his way back to his seat, he walked past me and gently stroked my arm with his fingers. It was really hot and sent these delicious shivers down my spine. There is something quite protective and nice about holding and stroking her wrist. Particularly the inner part is very sensitive to the touch of your fingers. But again, don't hang around her too long, don't smother her. Touch and hold, and then back away. Give her time to miss your touch. If you're sitting together and if you can easily reach her knees and thighs, it can be a good idea to gently stroke her there. Just make sure to be very sensitive here to her body language. If this is too much for her or too early in your connection, she'll possibly feel uncomfortable and she'll move away. But if the time is right, touching her knee or thigh will feel really nice and arousing to her. Placing your hand on her lower back, on her hips or around her waist is such a masculine, protective gesture. It just makes us want to melt and cuddle deep into you. If things are definitely going well, you can gently touch her cheek. This is a fairly intimate spot and we don't typically let anyone touch our face or cheek. But when our man does it, it is such a delicious experience. The scalp is very responsive to touch and huge majority of women love it when you run your fingers through her hair. The way it feels is just so relaxing, sensual and thrilling at the same time. It makes her feel safe and cared for, loved and held. Many women also enjoy a bit of a scalp massage, making circles on her skin with the tips of your fingers. So good! Ears are an often overlooked erogenous zone. You can stroke them with your fingers, you can gently lick them, you can nibble on them or kiss and suck them. Ears are amazing to arouse and excite her, and they work for many men too. Neck is an incredibly potent and rich erogenous zone. Just kissing and licking her neck can drive many women crazy with desire for more. One of my first partners back many years ago was amazing at caressing my neck. I remember many evenings when I would just sit in his lap while he was passionately kissing my neck. I honestly never wanted him to stop. His kisses on my neck alone were such a powerful and blissful turn-on for me. Many women also really enjoy the back of their neck being massaged with your fingers. It feels incredibly relaxing, arousing, and just so good. Yes, breasts are wonderful and a lot of fun to play with, but Have you ever thought about touching and stroking the area between them? Running your fingers from her neck down through her sternum can feel incredibly arousing and fun to her. Lips are amazing and so much fun to kiss, lick and suck on. But have you thought of gently stroking them with your fingers? This is another one of these spots that can make her pussy respond with wet, hot arousal, even though your touch is somewhere completely else. Playing with feet is amazing, not only for people with a foot fetish. Massaging her feet will relax her and soothe her body after a busy day. And it can be a wonderful transition into something more. The skin of her inner thighs is naturally very sensitive, and touching it will typically feel very intimate to her, even erotic. Running your fingers up her thigh, but without going all the way to her pussy, is a great tease, and it will warm her up for more. Don't forget also that every woman is different and that your lady might have her own favorite spots to touch. So explore with her or ask her questions about where she'd like you to touch her the most. And if you're keen to learn even more about a woman's body, her erogenous zones and the absolute best ways to touch her, then you should definitely check out my online course, How to Pleasure Her. This program is the most comprehensive guide for any man who wants to become truly great in bed. And this week the entire course is on special. Christmas is coming, which means that for the next 7 days you can enroll in the entire How to Pleasure Her at a discounted price. You'll find both the link and the coupon code in the description bar below. I've poured my heart and soul and all of my best tools and techniques into this course, and I really hope to see you there. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment below. I love reading your notes and I always respond to them personally. So head to the comment section and let me know what you think is the best spot to touch a woman. Thank you so much for watching and for staying with me till the end of this video. Have an absolutely wonderful day and I'll see you next week.